Hello, I have a great birthday party, kids' birthday party tip for you today that I'm going to give to you. It's super simple. It's an incredible rule of thumb that has helped me and my family for years, and I can't wait to share this with you. But first, I just want to tell you why I'm sharing this with you. So, I created and run Mindful Parenting, and Mindful Parenting is brings together mindfulness, skillful communication, and self-compassion. That is the core of what we teach, teaching you to transform from the inside out, the reactivity, and how to communicate skillfully with your kids so you don't have to use threats and punishment. But one of the most important values that we have in mindful parenting is simplicity. Why simplicity? Because our culture of too much, like we have a culture of like go go go, and we all, some even during the pandemic, we kind of felt like, actually parent family relationships, like 8 out of 10 of them, there was a study that 8 out of 10 of family relationships where parents and kids got closer because of our reduced schedule. And the truth is that our culture of like a really busy schedule, too much stuff, too many toys, and a cluttered environment in the house actually leads to stress for both parents and kids. And it can lead to more difficulty, more defiance, all around a lot more trouble in the home. Um, and there was actually even a study where they took 72 kids with ADHD, pretty intense ADHD symptoms, and a simplifying regime of simplifying stuff and environment and schedules really reduced the ADHD symptoms in those kids. So our environment matters. It's hard to, when we're in a cluttered place, when we have too much to do, it adds a lot of stress to both us and our kids. So what does this have to do with birthday parties? Now let me get to my kids' birthday party tip. So we often feel a lot of pressure in our culture to have big extravagant birthday parties, to rent the bounce house and all of those things. And that's great, good for you. Like if that's what you want to do, that's wonderful. Go for it, rock on. But you may be aware that too much in a birthday party can be overwhelming for kids. If there's too many people, especially little kids, it can become overwhelming. And especially when you have the really little kids, they don't need a big extravagant thing that's too much for them. It's more for the parents than it is for the kids. So I want to share with you a rule of thumb that myself and my family have used for years, and it's really, really helpful. So you invite, this is it, you invite the number of kids for the age that your child is turning. So number of guests for the age your child is turning. So if you have a 2-year-old, a child who's turning 2, you might just invite 2 friends, and that may be enough for a 2-year-old, because 2-year-olds are often, they're in their own little world a lot of times anyway. If you have a 3-year-old, you might invite 3 friends, 4-year-old, 4 friends, etc. And you don't have to stick to this religiously. I'm not saying that if you're not doing this, you're doing something wrong or anything like that. But if you have been wanting a way to simplify and a reason to simplify, I want to give that to you, because too many people, too much clutter, too much stuff, if you have 24 kids, you get all those 24 toys. That leads to more stress and difficulty for both parents and kids, and more defiance and all of that stuff. So when you use the rule of, a number of guests per age your child is turning, it reduces that a lot. And it's an easy rule for your kids to understand, so they know, okay, now I'm turning 7, I can have 7 friends. Okay, so I hope that this has been helpful for you. And I want to know, let me know in the comments below, do you feel pressure to have like a big extravagant party? Is this helpful? Let me know. I'd love to know. And I will talk to you again soon. And if you want to discuss this, I'll put a link in for the Mindful Mama Mentor Facebook group. Okay, thanks so much.